Hello, my name is Stephen from K-Skill Models, and today I'm doing a video on panel lines. So this is the second time I've done a video on this, and that's because I've learned a new technique and I wanted to share it and show what this technique basically is. So when I was designing this is the hangar pod for a Laurasia class battleship from Gundam Seed. So when I was designing this is an absolute pig to work with. It's a lofted body with several different oval shapes that I was using. You can go back and watch my video on the Freedom 2. That is basically the technique I was using. I was drawing out the outline and then offsetting line up. But once you do that, panel lining something like that is an absolute nightmare. So when I was doing this, the problem I was having is Fusion doesn't quite get the perimeter of this right when you're sort of taking offset and going for, I'll just show you, intersections. So if I go and just wait for it to load, because this is a very big model overall and there's a lot going on. So yeah, when I was going to intersect this line wasn't actually on the model properly. So when I was trying to use that to try to sweep something round to make all that section, it wasn't working. It wasn't happy. It was saying that there was breaks in the line. So yeah, that was an absolute pain to do. So after I did this section, I was like, there's got to be a better way of doing it. And that's where I came up for this. So let's go back to this section in the tree. Where is it? Okay, it's before here. So around here. Oh, let's get rid of you. So what have I got here? So nope, this is not it. Further back. So oh no. Right. Okay. So where? I'm just trying to work out. That's where I got it from. So what I have done is I have drawn the outline of the shape I wanted. So this is the top part of this hanger section. So I've done that, and then I have done a split body and cut it all out. So when I've done that, it's given me this as a separate body. So what I can then do, so separate body is in here. What I can then do is offset face. So I would go here and offset face by 0.4 millimeters. That would raise it up, and that would give me the shape that I needed. So that's what I've done here, and then it's all joined up, and that's now its own like a complete body. So when I was doing this originally, I was doing split face. Now split face it's not as nice a result, especially if you're doing something with this like crazy level of like geometry. It doesn't like this geometry. So it was working for sometimes. Like I'm thinking, was it back here? See, what's that say? So yeah, that's a split face. So yeah, that was not the best way of doing it. But if you are a surface modeler, you may have to go down that road. Whilst being a modeler who works in solids, yeah, I can just do it from that. So you can see I've done very similar things on all these parts here. So let's just go and put this model into its full glory, and I'll just show you some of the other parts I've done, because this isn't the only lofted part of this model. So as you can see, this is a very big model. It takes a few minutes to load, even on my computer. So there. Now let's just start adding bodies back in, because I took them all out so we don't have to deal with them. So yeah, here's the Laurasia, and I'll just put on the stand, and there. So these bits up here, same deal. Just little holes, little features, and it keeps the original shape of the face that you're offsetting. So this gives you, in some cases, much more cleaner lines and cleaner greeblies. So yeah, this is definitely a trick you're worthwhile looking at and seeing if it works on your model, because yeah, that is so much easier than any method I had for trying this mess down here. I'm surprised that hasn't generated a whole bunch of errors, but it works. Now, I haven't just done here, I've also done over here, because some of these bits, again, they're curved surfaces. The only way you can really put something into that would be embossing, but because the way these are done, embossing doesn't understand what you're doing here. So yeah, splitting bodies, splitting faces, that works. So, I hope you found this interesting. Hope you found it useful. If you have, tell me about it in the comments below. For now though, thank you for watching.